Invermay is renowned for its character cottages, and we're here at one in Goodwin Street that Lydia Maskiell and your husband Shane, you're about to work your magic on.
Yes, we've actually just bought this 1890s two-bedroom cottage, and it has actually endured quite a bit. It's got a beautiful little history behind it because it's been a part of the Invermay floods, and as you can see, the whole house has been completely distorted and angled, but that is a part of its character and its history.
So it's listed with the Heritage Council. What does that mean for you in terms of being able to redevelop it?
It is a little bit trickier to navigate and find a balance of, trying to conserve some of its imperfections versus trying to create a new modern design as well. So a part of that is that we're going to keep the two top boards that really reference that archaeological value and history of the building, and we'll actually try and replace some of the other boards to straighten it up to make it more livable.
And colour palette, you're big on that.
Yes.
You do get to keep one pop of colour on the front.
I do. So I guess with heritage colours, they are quite conservative palettes, but when it was actually registered, it did have a pink door. So my first question to Heritage was, can I keep the pink door? Can I restore it? So I can actually restore that.
Fantastic.
Which is really a nice win for us.
And so through that pink door, we're going to turn it into an Airbnb?
Yes.
Let's have a little look at what the job ahead's going to be like. Oop. Well, Lydia, it looks like you've got your work cut out for you in here. What are we going to see once you're finished?
Yeah, sure. So we're actually looking at reinstating the original wall. So you can see that there's a wall nib here. We're going to form this into another bedroom. So the two main bedrooms will be at the front of the house. So a part of that process is that we'll be using the wainscoting, the original wainscoting from the rear bedroom, and actually lining this hallway with it, which will give this more of a formal space, which is bringing it back to what it used to be.
And other heritage elements you need to consider?
Yeah, definitely. So the wainscoting is a part of that heritage element. We're actually going to introduce an arch through here too, which will really define these two bedroom spaces compared to that of the open plan living at the rear of the house. And you'll restore the mantle to its former glory? Absolutely. So it's original 1890s mantle. So we need to, we have to keep it. It's a beauty.
And just finally, colour scheme. How can you integrate some pops of colour in a heritage property?
Yeah, sure. So I guess we're drawing a lot on the front door colour of the pink, and we're going to actually marry that through the internal spaces. So you'll find a bit of a surprise in the bathroom space when you look at the ceiling. So that might give you an insight into the direction we're going in.
Okay, Shane's doing the construction work. What's the pressure timeline for him?
Yes, so we're working on an unrealistic target. So I'm expecting an 8-week time frame from go to woe. He's telling me that that's probably not realistic, but we'll say 8 weeks.
Let's say 8 weeks, then it will be a beautiful Airbnb. Thanks so much for your time, Lydia.
Thanks for having me.